Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sunny Cool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're on the new account playthrough, part 25, I think. Level 679. We're going to be doing the spoilers, though, first. The spoilers for the upcoming week of August 12th, 2024. So we'll do that first. We'll put in chapters and stuff so you can skip around. If you're just looking for the new account playthrough, you should be able to skip right to it. But if you're looking for the spoilers, it's going to be up front. We'll do like new troops, new weapons, new pets, everything that's going on next week, what kingdom it is, event key drop table, weapons in the Soul Forge, all that good stuff. Let me pop up the chat though. Pop out the chat. Pop it out like you're twerking. Pop it out. Bend that back and pop it out. Alright, let me get it. Resize. Live chat. Alright, who's here? Does it sound good? Does it look good? Alright, we got Sana, we got Mark. Sana with the gift. It went to the professor. Perfect. Do a keto on that like button. Yes. Yes, do that. Finger the thumb. Professor is here. Sound equals thumbs up. Alright, cool. So yeah, let's do the spoilers. I'll put in a little chapter. So give me a sec here. We got, what, 2:30. I'll put like 2:45. Okay, edit. Edit. Intro. Spoilers. 2:45. Starting quick. Let's get it. Let's get it today. Alright, back to this. Back to... We need the Terran's World. Shout out to Terran. And I need to do Studio. You should be seeing the spoilers now. So I won't be able to chat for a second, but we'll get these spoilers wrapped up. Then we'll be playing the game. Vault event, by the way. But yeah, let's go. So this is the spoilers for the upcoming week of August 12th, 2024. Let's go. Weekly event spoilers. PC, mobile, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. What's going on next week? Looks like we have a Journey. Journey event. Merlantis, Drowned Wanderer. Wonder what color books we're getting. I can't tell from this. But it is an Merlantis week. So Merlantis Underspire, Merlantis Epic Trials. We got a holiday event. Not sure what that is. Foxglove. Is it like a summer event or something? I forget. It's probably in the game. We'll probably look at it in the game when we get back there. But yeah, we got Journey event on Monday and throughout the week as our guild event. Tuesday, Faction Assault is Sea of Sorrow. Wednesday, Pet Rescue is Krabby from Merlantis. Thursday, class event is Tidecaller. And Friday, we have a bounty event. Sparrow Knight is the bounty captain. That is what's up next week. Journey and bounty and Merlantis. So let's take a look at Merlantis. See what kind of troops we can get with event keys and what kind of weapons will be in the Soul Forge. I'm going to read out all the troops, but I'll just let you know if any of them jump out at me. Anglerfin, Aquaticus, Axolotl, Azura, Coral Golem, Chris Turtle, Cyrene, Giant Crab, Hippocampus, Caribidus, Kutani, Lamprey, Leviathan, Manta Raider, Mantis Shrimp, Merknight, Merlion, Mermaid, Mervarax, Nereda, Nimue, Pycea, Sea Scavenger, Triton Guard Mira, Triton, Tuskor, Undyne, Wave Rider, and Were Shark. You know, Triton is the 50% start for Merfolk. Pycea's pretty good. Nimue's underrated. And Aquaticus is decent. That's about it. It's nothing crazy. You should probably keep saving your event keys. Weapons. These will be in the Soul Forge. Amber Partisan, Cursebreaker Javelin, Doomed Dirk, Iron Wave, Nature's Staff, Pearl of Wisdom, Sharp Reef, Spirit Staff, Thingamabob, Three Graves, Three Sisters, Tome of Wizardry, Trident of Merlantis, Undyne's Trident, and Writhing Staff. Writhing Staff is okay, right? Isn't that the one that does like skulls and AoE? Does scatter damage and creates 8 skulls and tangle the first enemy. So that's decent. I forget how you get it, but it might be there in the Soul Forge. Probably just for 300 diamonds, so if you can afford it, you might grab that. But yeah, it being a Merlantis week, you're mostly looking at Pycea, you know, Writhing Staff, and Triton, I think. Alright, let's check out the new troops. Chad is here. Chad with a 2. Doing that layup. Slam dunking it. NBA Jam. NBA Hang Time. Alright, spoilers for the troops. This should be for Nintendo Switch as well. I know they're not perfectly in sync with us, but they're as close as they're ever going to get, I guess. On Monday, August 12th, 2024, from Merlantis, we have Dragor Knight. Or Draugr Knight, however you say it. Say no to Draugrs. Druggers? Is it Druggers? Now I know how to say it. Thank you, devs. I think it's supposed to be Druggers. Draugr Knight? Say no to Druggers? I don't know. Arcane Blood, base rarity, ultra rare. Troop type, Undead Knight. Troop role, Warlock. It looks like a that. He's doing the Durgs. That's why he's so skinny. That's why his teeth are all messed up. That's why he's using a broken weapon. He sold his other weapon to get the Durgs. That's why he's not wearing any pants. He sold his pants for Durgs. Spell is Sunken Grave. Submerge myself and death mark 2 random enemies. Mana color blue-red. Mana cost 11. Trait number 1 is Undying. Trait number 2 is Haunted. 15% chance to create a ghost gem when my turn begins. And trait number 3 is Armored. 25% skull reduction. We're also getting from Merlantis on Monday, Drowned Wanderer. Drowned Wanderer. Used to fight well, but now he's a bit rusty. Arcane Swamp, base rarity epic, troop type Undead Knight, troop role Striker. Thought that was the coolest looking troop of the week. Not as far as spell, but as far as troop art. So I put it on the thumbnail. Looks like that. The spell is Watery Shield. Deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, then create 2 blue gems boosted by undead allies. So it's one of those. It's supposed to be like a Chalcedony, a Secra, an Igris, a Suraluin, a Huntmaster, a Boreas, etc., etc. But those got nerfed, so it's no longer happy, happy, joy, joy. Now it's just like, But the shiny spell is deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, then create 3 blue gems boosted by undead allies. Mana color blue-green, mana cost 15. Trait number 1 is Undying. Trait number 2 is Haunted. And trait number 3 is Pathfinder. So it's your journey troop. You must put it on the team to get more miles, to make it easier to get more points. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to. But it's the smart thing to do, to use the Pathfinder to get more points for every fight. So fully trade it. Ascend it, whatever you can do. Also on Monday, from Volpakia, we have Foxglove. I thought we already had a weapon called Foxglove. Isn't there a weapon called Fox something? It's a Vine Life. Arcane Light, base rarity legendary. Troop type elemental beast. Troop role generator. It's a fox. Anybody else know? I'm going to look up Foxglove and see if there's a weapon called that, because I swear there's a weapon called something like that. That would be funny. The spell is Cunning Vines. Choose one. Convert blue gems to green and red gems to skulls. Or convert brown gems to green and purple gems to skulls. That's pretty cool. It's a legendary. We're getting it on Monday. Is that like the holiday? Probably the holiday thing. So you can either convert blue gems to green and red gems to skulls, or convert brown gems to green and purple gems to skulls. That sounds amazing. Like, that could go with almost any skull converting team out there, because you got so many colors you're covering. Blue to green, red to skull, brown to green, purple to skull. You have so many choices. Like, it should hit. It should hit at least twice as much as like Divine Ishbala or Forest Guardian or stuff like that. Because you got choice. You can 2 different choices. Mana color green, yellow, mana cost 18. So it uses green and yellow. It converts blue to green. So the first choice would probably be the smartest one, so you can like loop back into itself. But if you don't have the first choice, you can do the second choice. Trait number 1 is Nimble. Trait number 2 is Agile. And trait number 3 is Trail of Vines. Create an Entangled Gem when my turn begins. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it. And if I'm saying I like it, you know it's probably pretty good, because I'm not easily impressed. Friday, August 16th, 2024, from Suncrest, we have Sparrow Knight. A great adventure is waiting for you ahead. Arcane Storm, base rarity rare, troop type Strix Knight, troop roll Striker. Looks like that. It's like a bird. So there's a weapon called Foxglove, and there's a troop called Foxglove. They're so creative these days. I'm going to look it up and show it on screen. That way I can like make fun of them. Alright, so we got Sparrow Knight here. Feathered Lance is the spell. Destroy a column. Deal magic plus 3 damage to a random enemy boosted by yellow gems destroyed. Then conjure a light storm. Mana color red, yellow. Mana cost 11. Trait number 1 is Bounty Hunter. Trait number 2 is Armored. 25% Skull. Trait number 3 is Armor. Piercing. 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. Seems okay. It's a random enemy. It boosts off of yellow gems and it conjures a light storm, so that's cool. And then it uses yellow. It has armored and armor piercing. Sounds like a decent arena troop, really. So, yeah, that's your bounty troop. You're going to have to get it for the bounty event, right? So, we got a journey troop you're going to have to get for the journey. We got a bounty troop you're going to have to get for the bounty. We got a glory shop troop up here, and then we got a holiday legendary. That's where how all those troops are coming into the game. Glory Shop, Journey Event, Holiday Event, Bounty Event. If you were wondering, I don't know if you were. On Monday, August 12th, 2024, from Merlantis, we have Sharp Reef. This is weapon spoilers, by the way. Rarity Legendary, weapon type sword, weapon roll striker. Looks like that if you care. Mana color, purple, blue. Mana cost, 14. The spell is deal magic plus 4 damage to an enemy, boosted by blue allies and undead allies. It has gain 4 life, submerge myself, deal 5 damage to the first enemy, and bleed the first enemy. Sounds like a poopy one, but you're just going to get it. While you're going to buy a... I don't know how that one comes into the game. Is it Journey? Could be... I guess it's Journey, but... just doesn't look very good. But you should probably get it if it's through the event. Alright, class spoilers, kingdom spoilers. We're not getting any of that anytime soon, so let's go to pet spoilers. On Monday, August... now they're going to have a pet called Foxglove, so there's going to be something called Foxglove in every category. On Monday, August 12th, 2024, from Volpakkia, we have Foxglove's Golden Snoot. Running of the Foxes holiday event. So that's what the holiday event is called. Running of the Foxes. It's the golden version of the regular one. You got to get the regular one first and get it fully ascended. And then the golden one will pop in the shop. And then you buy one copy of the golden one. And then that's a candidate for Minion Orb. Because you can never get it otherwise. These golden pets are perfect candidates for a Minion Orb. You know those Minion Orbs you're getting right now through the Vault event? Those Minion Orbs you're getting right now through the Underspire? Those Minion Orbs you're getting right now through like Guild event rewards? Those are perfect. This is like a perfect candidate for one of those. Because you're never going to see it again through a pet rescue. You're going to get like one copy through the holiday event. You're definitely not getting it fully ascended through the holiday event. Because you're going to want that legendary. You're going to want, if there's new armor, you're going to want the pet. And then you got to get the golden pet too. There's no way you're getting like the golden pet fully ascended. So it's perfect candidate for a Minion Orb. It's cosmetic pretty much. I don't know if it's cosmetic, but it's like hard to get. It won't pop up otherwise. Yeah, it is cosmetic. Pet color yellow, effect cosmetic. Anytime it says effect cosmetic, that's a good one to use an orb on because you're not going to see it. This one we'll see later on probably. Like anything that's not cosmetic, wow, everything's cosmetic. Look, weird. All right. Also on Monday from Volpakkia, we're getting Foxglove Snoot, Running of the Foxes holiday event. This is the normal version, the one you'll get first. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Got a little flower on his tail. He's got like branches coming out of his head. He's got flowers coming out of his face. His eyeballs look cool. It's got like one of those, looks like a Ren and Stimpy nose or something like that. I don't know. One of those cartoons where they don't really care if they draw good. That's what kind of nose he looks like. Maybe a SpongeBob nose. So that was Pet spoilers. Let's look at Max Kingdom Power. On August 12th, 2024, Merlantis Kingdom Power goes to 27. Volpakia Kingdom Power goes to 13. And then on the 16th of August, Suncrest Kingdom Power goes to 30. That's good. That's a stat. Suncrest will be getting a new stat, pretty much. You could possibly get Suncrest to Kingdom Power 30 now, which is another stat. Pretty cool. Always nice to see a kingdom getting to 30. Possible 30. Alright, yeah, let's, hold on. Let me, do this little bit of, let me be extra for a second. Let me be extra. Come on, game. Or, internet. Let's type in Foxglove. Ooh, look. We have a weapon and a troop, and they're both just Foxglove. They're exactly the same. Exactly the same. Cool. Well, if somebody says, I'm using Foxglove for my team. Which one, the weapon or the troop? Duh. Oh, no, just name everything. Weapon and troop. I'm going to name next troop, troop. And then the next one after that's going to be called troop. And the one after that's going to be called troop. And then the next weapon, I'm going to call it weapon. And then the next weapon after that, I'm going to call it weapon. And the next weapon, I'm going to call weapon. And then we don't know. You don't know. I'm using weapon, but which weapon? I'm a troop, but which troop? I don't know. We're going to make a class called class. A kingdom called kingdom. Duh. They're stupid. And then the pet is called Foxgloves, whatever. Funny. Alright, so that's the spoilers. Let me switch it back to the game. Should be on the game. Let me put a chapter, please. Let me read the chat first. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's read the chat, then I'll do a chapter. How about that? How about that? Alright, we got Chad with the 2 with a 2. What's up? Thumbs up. Sana says Writhing Staff equals scatter damage plus skulls. And Entangle. Don't forget the Entangle, because the Entangle is nice when you put skulls on the board, and then the enemy can't you can't get hit by your own skulls. Allie was cooking. What were you cooking? Chicken noodle soup? A Palooza quesadilla? I want a quesadilla. Quesadilla. Who doesn't like a quesadilla? You're crazy. It's just like tortilla with cheese and chicken or whatever. It's just like tortilla with chicken, and it's just tortilla with cheese and meat. How can you not like that? Mark says, yes, there is a Foxglove weapon from Volpakia. Yeah, I think everything in Volpakia should just be named Foxglove from now on. I think so. I think the next bounty troop from Volpakia should be called Foxglove. That's funny. What do you guys think about that? Sana says we need a bit of fun. Game isn't that fun for me anymore. Oh no. Well, I'm here to help you have some fun, I hope. Allie says we do. Paloozas are wearing me out lately. Vishal, hello. Hello, Anita. Vishal says, guys like the stream with that thumb of yours. Use your finger to thumb it. Anita with the gifted went to Blad. Thank you so much. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Anita is out there. Chad is out there. Sana is out there. They are weathering the conditions of the weather. Weather, weather, weather. Foxglove, Foxglove. Ren and Stimpy, yeah. Sana says nothing about a holiday event on their own calendar. Yeah, is there anything on here? Let's look. I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Running of the Foxes. Oh, you mean their calendar they put out? I know, that's stupid, huh? Santa's here. What up, Santa? Allie says pan-fried tortilla with cheese, beans, and green chilies. Foxgloves everywhere. You know some what? What do you know? What do you know? You know who's naughty or nice? Just playing. Just playing. No, we're not doing Puzzle Quest 3 yet. We're not done with the new account playthrough yet. As soon as we're done with this, as soon as you never see this account again, as soon as What's-His-Face disappears, that's when we're going to do Puzzle Quest 3, pretty much. Alright, let me put a chapter in so people can skip to the new account playthrough if they don't want to watch the spoilers in like 3 weeks from now, and spoilers don't matter. So we're at the 21. I'll put 21:45. How about that? Do 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 do. Took me 20 minutes. Took me 20 minutes. All right. 21:45. Is that what I said? Goldfish. Almost hit end stream. That'd been dumb. There's buttons you can accidentally press. That would suck. Remember when the stream went down yesterday, everybody? That sucked, right? The internet just went down. I was in the middle of a Nomapalooza and a rant. I feel like the devs were trying to stop me from ranting about pets. I better be quiet about it, right? Because as soon as I started talking about my pet rant, the internet just crashed and the stream ended yesterday. But I think it was like a blessing in disguise because it was my first day back from not feeling well, and maybe like something was telling me, hey, don't stream too long, buddy. Do the bare minimum here. So I don't know. I took it as a blessing in disguise, but I apologize that I didn't stream longer yesterday. Professor gifted like 5 memberships. Shout out to that. So it wasn't because I wanted to end the stream. It was unavoidable and not my fault. New pet, huh? Foxglove everywhere makes us all foxy. Yeah. Alright, let me put this chapter in. Did I not do that? I think I did. I'm stupid. Anyway, I don't care. Let's play. Pushing all the wrong buttons here. Give me a sec. Alright, so we are on the new account. It is our second vault event. I think it's technically our third vault event, but the first one was like the first week we started the new account, so I don't really count that one because we weren't even ready to do anything yet. So we did our first vault event grind, last vault event. And man, did we jump in levels. Like, that was the most noticeable thing. I gained like 200 plus levels. Hero levels. Just by grinding the vault event properly. I gained like 200 something, probably more than that. I'm just like underestimating. It was at least 200 levels. Just in 3 days. Crazy, right? So, you can expect to gain quite a bit of levels if you're under like level 500 or so. You're going to gain a ton of levels if you're doing the vault event correctly with Rowan. Just my resources have been, like, look at that, 4,000 gems. 17 or 1.7 million gold. And I gave to the guild this time, so I'm not just like holding it all for myself. I would have 2 million gold. But I finally did the required amount of gold to the guild. I'm going to try to do that going forward. Let's check it out. Because this just gives more, like, oh yeah, you got a lot of gold, but you're not doing blah, 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 blah. You know, somebody could say that. So I don't want anybody to be able to say that. Bang. Meeting all the required conditions now, finally. But yeah. And then over 500,000 souls. There is no need to soul farm or gold farm in this game anymore. I'm telling you that from experience. My main account, my 3 new account playthroughs, I never had to gold farm. I never had to soul farm. All I do is do the vault event correctly and don't spend resources stupidly. If you spend resources wisely and you do the vault event properly, you will never have to spend time gold farming or soul farming outside of the vault event. I promise. We're level 679. What did I get? We gotta get y'all up to speed before we start this vault event grind. So I got a couple new weapons, I think. A lot of the stuff that's been happening is mostly through the classes and like getting class weapons, I think. It's mostly what I've been doing. Like, so let's go to collection. Let's go to weapon. And what did I get? We got Dancing Daggers. I got this off of Dervish class. All I did was equip it yesterday while I was farming the Vault event, and I got it in like one day. You can definitely get like at least 3 class weapons during this Vault event. You could probably get up to 5. Depending on how you're doing and how much you're playing. You can get at least 3. You could go ahead and get Essence of Evil, Reflection of Good, Skeleton Key, Shield of Urskaya, Dancing Daggers, Fiend Fire, any of those. Go check out my video on the first 5 class weapons, or the top 5 class weapons, or something like that, and just target those down. But I got Dancing Daggers. I got Fiend Fire. So I pretty much have all the good class weapons now. I think I'm going after, like, the last one. It's the Doomsayer one. It's Sin's Harvest or something, and that's just, like, the last one before the rest of them are all in the same, like, pile of average or whatever. It's the last decent one. I got Essence of Evil already, Fiend Fire. I think that's all I wanted to show y'all. Fiend, I got Reflection of Good, of course. Shield of Urskaya. Skeleton Key. Oh, I gotta get Blunder and Peril, or Plunder and Peril, whatever. I gotta get that one, too. So after I get Sin's Harvest, I'm gonna go do Corsair and get the, So the way you can see what the weapons are, just go here, click on your class, go to Customize, go to Class Info, bang. And you can see how many wins you got. So I'm like halfway through Sin's Harvest. It deals damage to all enemies and converts yellow gems to Doom Skulls. Pretty cool. It's good until you get like all the doomed weapons that do that. Once you get all the doomed weapons that do that, you'll probably never use it again, but it's good until then. And those doomed weapons cost quite a bit, and they're quite old, so you might need this Sin's Harvest. But you can click on any class, do Customize, go Class Info, bang, Fiend Fire, check mark, bang, got it, went to my mail. When you get 250 wins, it'll go to your mail. You have to go get it. But Dervish was another one. Dancing Daggers, check mark. Deals damage to all enemies. You're going to need that sometimes when you can't use like Black Manacles. Corsair's the other one I need to go for after this. Plunder and Peril. Deal damage to 2 random enemies boosted by my gold and the enemy's gold. So that'll be the last, like, good one we're going to go for. After that, we'll just be collecting the rest of them. I don't even know if I'm going to, like, specifically go for them. I might just, like, level Elementalist instead. But we'll see. For now, I got to get all these good ones. So we're still working on that. We still got to get Sin's Harvest and Plunder and Peril. So until we get those two, I don't need to decide. Will I go get the rest of the crappy class weapons, or will I just, like, start to level Elementalist, or some, like, Archer for a Green Storm, or Thief for a Purple Storm, or what am I going to do next? I don't know. We'll see, though, when I'm done. And it'll probably happen tomorrow, because we're probably going to get Sin's Harvest and Plunder and Peril, like, today or tomorrow. But that's what I've been doing, so I'm doing the Vault event. Also, other thing to note, I got every single kingdom to 10. So 1.7 million gold, meeting the guild requirement of 300,000 gold, and I have every single kingdom to 10. So it's not like, yeah, but you still got to level all your kingdoms to 10. No, I already did that. It was fine. You don't have to gold farm, I promise you, if you play the game right. If you're gold farming or soul farming, you're probably not playing the game right, and I know that probably hurts somebody's feelings, but just, you know, ask questions, and I'll teach you. But, bang, every single kingdom to 10. That means I got a stat from every single kingdom. And then I'm starting to do every kingdom to power 5. And something that's going to block you there is like trait stones, but you can do that right now. That's part of the Vault event, is I'm getting the trait stones that I have the least of. So I got Darkstone on 5. I got all the Magic Kingdoms on 5. Darkstone, Blighted Lands, Zal'Kari, Karakoth, Silverglade. Then I started to work on the Armor Kingdoms, because I use Rowan so much. So Drifting Sands, Leonis Empire, both on 5. Sword's Edge on 5. So I'm starting to work on those, and I could probably do another one right now if I really wanted to, but I'm sure y'all want to see the Vault event, so I won't do that. But it just takes trait stones pretty much. You know, it'll ask you to level some troops and trait some troops. So if you don't have the trait stones to get some of your magic kingdoms to power 5, go get them right now. You can go up here, bang, click, go down to trait stones, and whatever one you need, you can click on it and it will take you to a kingdom and you can go Vault Event there. So what I've been doing is seeing which one I have the least of. So I'll say 6, up 5, 5. So I have every single stone I have at least 5 of. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one that I have 5, click, go to Drifting Sands, and this is where I'm going to do the Vault Event at. Because I'm using Rowan. If I had Ironhawks, I would stay in Cinder Mirage the entire time. If I had Ironhawks, I would stay in like Wild Plains the entire time. I'd pick one spot that I know works, and I would stay there the entire time. Because Ironhawk does a very specific amount of damage, and you don't want to like mess with it. You don't want to jump around to different kingdoms if you're doing Ironhawk. If you're doing Rowan, though, you're allowed to. You can level a class, you can switch classes, you can get class weapons, you can get trait stones, you can jump around to different kingdoms if you want. That's the beauty of using Rowan. Let's like tell yourself that, like, oh yeah, but at least I can level classes and get class weapons and jump around to different kingdoms and get trait stones. That's how you make yourself feel better. Even though you're going like half as fast, getting half as many vault keys, you just don't have Ironhawk yet. It's not, you're gonna get it. So, but to make yourself feel better, say all that stuff. Hey, at least I'm getting Sin's Harvest right now and a trait stone that I need while I'm doing this. Okay, so I changed my team a little bit. I got Black Manacles, Rowan, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen, because we're just doing Explore 1. So we don't need like a ton of boosting for that. So we don't need the Golden Cog, we don't need the Clockwork Sphinx. All we got to do is cast Leprechaun, cast Rowan, we win. If something survives or something weird happens, we have the Black Manacles to finish them off. Just using Doomsayer because I'm going for Sin's Harvest, so you use whatever class you need to use to get a class weapon. And then the banner, I went all in on green and blue because we're hoping like we explode the board, we get a bunch of green and blue, it goes straight to Rowan, we just cast Rowan, we win. So that's what we're hoping. Alright, before we get into this, I'll probably run a gap first because we're on 2 out of 100 for this, so it's a good time to run a gap. The further you are away from a boss chest, the better it is to run a gap. You don't want to be interrupted by a boss chest and a mimic and all that bullcrap. So let me catch up in the chat here, then we'll run a gap. Satan says, have you all seen the new team for low level and Palooza team? Yeah, I already talked about how that's not faster. People timed it with timers. They showed proof on video that Ironhawk is still the fastest and these new teams are not faster. So it's all just a bunch of hoopla for view farming. Michelle says, no, it was because the ranting was enough. Rant more about pets. Anita says, no, I haven't seen that team. With the new Mythic, basically, you need 3 of him. Yeah, it's not faster. 100% fact, it's not faster. It's not better. 100% fact. On screen with timers. Go watch Tacit's stream from a week ago, I think. Or no, it was like Sunday. I think it was like... Yeah, he tested it. It's not faster. It's a bunch of hoopla, a bunch of view farming. It's good for certain things, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm not totally pooping on it. The new Mythic is decent. It has its place. But a lot of the places that it has its place are places you don't need to be. Just booted some Leecher, Sana? Alright. Yeah, it's not better. So, if you already have Ironhawks, pretty much... I mean, it's okay for, like, certain things, but those certain things you don't really need to do. Rydia! Porters! Yeah, let's get these vault keys. Frank's here! Alright, let's go. Let's do a gap. So let's make sure we're fully prepared. We're doing Drifting Sands, right, for this trait stone. So let's go to Explore. Alright, we got our team here. It's good to go. Alright. So we go to Soulforge. And other. And Nomapalooza. I got 3 of them. That's not bad for a new account. I have 3 on my main account most of the time. I'll have 3. I'll use one. and then I'll verse hunt until I get 3 again. Then I'll use 1, then I'll verse hunt till I get 3 again. Then I'll use 1, then I'll verse hunt till I get 3 again. I continuously replenish that third Nomapalooza pretty much, or second. I try not to run all the way out, but I'll make myself replenish it in between gaps. That's how you, like, don't run yourself to 0. That don't feel good. Don't run yourself to 100 either. That's weird. I mean, not weird, but you know what I mean. Like, if you don't have the time to run, I understand the reasons why people do that. If that's the reason, then I understand. Like, if you don't have 15 minutes straight to run a gap, I get it. It's kind of like dad camping. You're AFK farming. You can only play here and there for a little bit, so you're just verse hunting. That's smart. But I don't get, like, having 0 gaps, and I don't understand, like, 100 gaps. I'm more of a, like, 3 to 10 type of dude. Because I'm using them. I'm going to use them. I'm not going to sit there. And it's like having $1 million under your mattress or something. Or like a stack of checks from your work that you're not going to go put in the bank. You're just collecting checks from your job. And you just look at the checks. That's my ultimate, like, metaphor for having a bunch of Nomapaloozas. You're just getting a bunch of checks from your work, and you're not putting them in the bank. You're just looking at the checks. You know, that's the same with vault keys. You collect a bunch of vault keys. It's just like stacking up a bunch of checks from your job, a bunch of paychecks, and you never put them in the bank. You just look at the checks. You know? I don't get that. All right, let's go. Cookie Man 420. Oh, yeah, as far as the pinned comment goes, the last stream bender, it's because Tacit is streaming less. Y'all got to take care of that man. Don't you know? You guys? There's going to be nobody left. We've had people quit. We had people quit the last year or two. There's been so many streamers quitting and Gems of War YouTubers quitting. You know, you're going to end up with just Idiocracy. It's going to be that timeline, literally. It's going to happen. You're going to have Mountain Dew, Frito, and Not Sure, and that's it. You're going to be eating butter, baiting. What's going on here? We can't lose the good ones. I know he's just like, he's trying to, it's not as, I'm being dramatic. Because I'm going to cut back too, and it's just like, I never streamed every day anyway, so it's not like a big deal. You know, once this new account playthrough's over, I'm not going to be streaming Gems of War on Sunday anymore, and I'm probably not going to be streaming, you know, on Wednesday, so it's going to be pretty much the same thing he's doing, but it's kind of weird because the thing is, he's been streaming every single day for like 8 years straight or something crazy. So when he cuts back, that's noticeable, right? When I switch things around, it's not as noticeable because I switch things around all the time. Now I'm all of a sudden streaming every day in 2024, but in 2023 I wasn't doing that. I was streaming like 2 days a week or something, and then so I haven't always been streaming every day. But when the main dude that's been doing YouTube the longest starts to cut back and stream less, that's something. It's something to keep an eye on. You know, take care. I mean, if you don't want to end up in Idiocracy eating butter and baiting, you know, hold tight to the good ones. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's go. I'm talking about me and him. Not just him, but, you know, mostly him, because it would suck if he, like, went all the way away. I feel like I've learned enough at this point that I don't need him, and I haven't needed him in, like, 3 or 4 years, but it's nice to have another, like, person to confirm things that I'm thinking. Just like the other day when he confirmed that the new Mythic was not faster than Ironhawk. I was saying that till I was blue in the face, and then, you know, in the back of my head, I was like, man, I hope I'm right about this, because I've been going hard. And then he just, like, did it on screen with timers and proved me right. And I was like, phew! So that's nice, you know? We need another, like, smart streamer that knows what they're talking about, instead of all this view farming nonsense. People that have been streaming for, like, 1 or 2 years, whatever, or had channels for 1 or 2 years, is that what you want to have left? That would suck. Gotta have the OGs up in here. We can't just have new people. I'm probably going to be streaming more than him for the first time ever. Starting next week. I don't know. That's some big news in the Gems of War community as far as I'm concerned. He's cutting back to like Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, right? That's it. So he's cutting out his Tuesday live stream. He's cutting out his Thursday live stream. And he's cutting out his Sunday live stream, right? Probably one more. I feel like I said only 3 days. There's only 6 days in the week, according to me. And he said he's going to make a video about it on Tuesday, so make sure you watch that video. He said he's going to, like, practice the flute or something instead. Just kidding. Just kidding. Sana says, yeah, I like his gameplay and knowledge, just don't like the chat there, yeah. I know, some people, like, don't even like his channel, but you can't deny that he's super good at the game, and he's, like, if you need to know an answer, go there and ask the question, and you will get the correct answer, basically. And you can't deny he's been doing it for 8 years, he's the OG, he started everything. He deserves his credit and his flowers. Let's give him his flowers while he's here, basically is what I'm saying. Give him his flowers while... Like, give your favorite streamer their flowers while they're here, because one day they might just disappear. It could happen any day. He could get a freaking awesome job or something and never stream again. And then he's just gone. Especially the people that have been going 7, 8 years. Like, give them their flowers while they're here, you know? People that have been going 1 or 2 years haven't even really felt the struggle yet. Alright, so... right now we are verse farming. And trait stone farming. And class weapon farming. And class experience farming. And hero experience farming. We're doing a lot of stuff right now. Or no, we're doing the gap, sorry. We're doing a gap right now. We're just vault key farming. Mostly. Alright. So we just gotta click through as quickly as possible. I think I just got a text. Mark, thank you so much. You're a legend. Mark with a 2 running out there. With Anita, Chad, and Sana. I think y'all are like, where you at right now? Revving the engine. It don't work right. We gotta rev it up. It don't work right unless we rev it up, warm her up. We gotta warm it up, rev it up, warm it up. Don't work right unless we do that. It's been cold sitting there all night. Been sitting there all night. Gotta rev it. You know, it's only 5:45 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna rev it up like 50 times. Gotta get it going. Gotta warm her up. You know. Can't like coast it down the street somewhere and warm it up. Gotta do it right here, right now. Or else it won't run good. It won't go at all. It's all rusty. It's rusty. The winder don't roll up. My winder don't roll up. You know, I gotta use, for the windshield wipers, I got me a towel right here. I just reach out there and wipe the winder with my towel. My old lady's got a towel too. And we both wipe the winder while we're driving, hanging out the winder. Door don't open, gotta jump through the window too. That's why the window's down. That's why the window's broken. Because we had to jump through the window so we can drive. Gotta rev her up. She don't run right if I don't rev her up like right at 5:45 a.m. That's the time to do it. Any other time the sun warms up the engine, you don't have to rev it up. But at 5:45 a.m. we gotta rev up that train engine. Hey, we got a verse gnome. That's cool. I think that's the one I need too, so that's awesome. I need that green one. It was Cindy, though. Don't get me wrong. Cindy was a bad girl. But for some reason, that guy is being bad. I think somebody stole his hat. Maybe they did a number 2 in his hat. Now he's mad, so he won't come around. His hair's all messed up, you know. You wear a hat, your hair gets messed up. Now he's got to take a driver's license picture with messed up hair. During COVID with a mask, now his beard is all smashed. Now he looks stupid on his driver's license. His beard is all smashed in. His hair looks stupid. Now you gotta show that thing around for like 5 years. That sucks. That did not happen to me IRL at all. That was Freddy. Freddy did that, not me. I don't even think he has a beard, though. They need more gnomes with... This guy has a beard. He's cool. The treasure gnome is the coolest, because he has a beard. See that cool goatee? You don't care. Got the goatee. He's got the goatee. What are they? What's the disgusting thing you can call a goatee? I probably shouldn't say. Some sort of tickler or something. Shut up. Shut up, Senny. Disgusting. You're an animal. Alright, let's get as many vault keys as we can. We're not here for anything else. You know? You walk into the bank, you're doing some business with some money. You don't go to the bank for suckers. You don't go to the bank to chat up the other customers. You don't go to the bank to sit on the couch and just look at your phone. You don't go to the bank to borrow a pen. You know, you go to the bank to put some money in the bank or to get some money out of the bank. So we're doing the vault event to get vault keys, right? We're not doing pet rescues and PvP, making the fights harder and using a weird team. Just like we're not going to the bank to borrow a pen or talk to people or sit on the couch and look at our phone. You go for a reason. You don't go to McDonald's just to play in the slide. Go there to eat food. So we're going to the vault event to get vault keys, you know? Just like you go to a restaurant to eat food. You don't just go to McDonald's to play in the ball pit. Maybe if you're a degenerate. That's not the main reason you would go there. I just passed on a pet. Oh no! Shucks. You know why I do that? Because I know there's 3 pets for every kingdom that are easily available that I don't need to chase every single pet rescue during a vault event. Vault event is like a money machine. You're inside the money machine catching $100 bills and stuffing them in your bra. So don't get out of the money machine to go pick up the dime. There's a shiny penny, though. Hold on. Somebody threw a shiny penny out there. Let me get out of this $100 bill money machine and go pick up the shiny penny. I think that's a good idea. What if it's my birth year? What if it completes my collection? What if it's a lucky penny? What if it's on heads? What if I flip it and I get heads 50 times in a row? What if it's a trick penny? What if I can, like, swindle people out of money because it's a weighted penny and I know it's going to be heads all the time? What if it's that, though? You know? That's why I got out of the money machine where I was catching $100 bills. Because it might be a trick penny that I could trick people. And I can do funny games and win. Yeah, I better not do the pet rant or the stream will end. It's only during the vault event, guys. That's it. One time. Just concentrate. Concentrate. Don't get distracted. Don't make like a whole forum about how this pet's up and this pet's up and you're so concentrated on that you're not farming vault keys. I gotta be the first guy to say that Moon's up. Hey guys, Moon. Hey guys. I know when you're in the chat you're not hunting down vault keys, but here's some chat. I know when I pop a pet up on your screen you have to click an extra button, but I'm gonna pop up a pet every time I can. So you have to click a bunch of extra buttons during the vault event. Just happens anyway. It's nobody's fault. I'm just playing. Just joking, joshing, messing around. There's always a little bit of truth in there, though, you know. I should have had a timer, so... But I'm just going to go balls to the wall until 15 minutes is up. Yeah, I stuff $100 bills in my bra, bruh. Wouldn't you wear a bra if you're going to go into a money machine? Wouldn't you want more areas to stuff the money? Duh. You're supposed to wear a bra when you go into a money machine. You're supposed to wear all kinds of extra clothes. Like extra big clown pants, maybe. Wear a backpack. A fanny pack. You know? You gotta wear all kinds of stuff. Don't get me wrong, it's a sports bra. It's not like a Victoria's Secret. I made sure it was a sports bra, so I could stuff more $100 bills down there. It wasn't like Victoria's Secret pink. It's like a cool one. Yeah, you can't wear short shorts in... I know it's like you really want to wear short shorts inside of the money machine, but I know you'll look really good with your shiny legs. But you gotta wear like clown pants so you have more room for money. You can't wear short shorts because then the money will just fall out of the shorts. You can only put so many $100 bills in there, like 3 of them. Because they're so short that you can only fit like $200 bills. Stuff it in your bra and your underwear. It's basically just for comedy purposes there, Santa. I'm not even really... You know what? I'm not even actually in a money machine, you know that? I'm not even actually... Just shh, don't tell anybody, okay? Just don't tell them. But I'm really not even actually in a money machine. And so, I don't think wearing a bra is the least of my problems if I'm not even really in a money machine in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So. Moon? No, I was just saying. I just had a random pet off the top of my head. There is a couple pets that are pretty important, like Mini Mimic, Moon, and Lucky. Because they affect, like, your souls, your gold, your experience. So maybe, if you have, like, 0 Moons, you could... Oh, you know how it is. I'm not, like, strict about it. If you see one that you want super bad, and you only go... And you get that one the entire weekend, like... You don't get thrown in prison. You know, the SWAT team's not outside of your house saying that... We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere, buddy. We don't care if you don't answer the door. We're not going anywhere. They're not outside of your house doing that. You know? It's okay to go get, like, one pet. Just don't get every pet every single time. Okay, it's the Vault event, first of all. Okay? It's the Vault event, and that's it. That's all I'm talking about. If it's the Journey event and a pet pops up, go get it. If it's the Bounty event and a pet pops up, go get it. Yeah? If it's an invasion, raid, you're doing some arena, you're doing some whatever, go get it. 99% of the time, go get it. We only have a Vault event one time, once a month, for 3 days. So there's 27 days where you can be pet crazy. Just like your boy or girl crazy. You can be pet crazy for 27 days out of the month. Just don't do it during a Vault event. Maybe you can have like one, like, oh, if I see this one, okay, I'm going to take the 3 to 5 minutes to go get it. If I see this one, if I see Moon, if I see Mini Mimic, if I see Lucky, I'm going to go get that one because I need that one. But if it's any other one, if you get, let's say you got every pet the entire weekend. Like, how long do they last? I don't even know because I don't care about pets very much. You see where that gets me. You know, I'm down in the dumps. I don't even, you know, I'm homeless. I have no gold. I have no souls. I have no gems. You see where it gets me, though, for not caring about pets. Like, it's horrible. You know, almost having every troop on my main account, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, it's all because I didn't get all the pets every time in the Vault event, I think. That's why I have almost every Sentinel, you know. I think it's because if I didn't, I wish I could go back in time and just get every pet during the Vault event. Maybe I would be doing much better. But, yeah, let's see, here. Flutter, 50 minutes, so it's just an hour per hour. So let's say you play, I don't know, I would recommend like 15 hours at least. So let's say like 20 hours maybe, you're going super hard. And you do 20 pets. You do 20 pets. And it takes you like 5 minutes a pet maybe. Something like that. Alright? And, because if you need pets that bad, you're probably not like super Stellarix awesome. So 20 minutes, or 20 pets, 5 minutes a pet, that's 100 minutes. That's like an hour and a half or so, right? An hour and a half. An hour and a half, and then you got like, and I'm underestimating there because it's actually an hour and 40 minutes. And then how many gaps could you have ran? You could have run like 6 gaps. 6 Nomapaloozas? And let's say you don't even, like 6 is crazy. Let's say 3. 3 Nomapaloozas, because you gotta like, the other 3 are you hunting that verse that you needed instead. So we'll cut it in half and say 3 Nomapaloozas. And then we got times that by 20. So that's 60 vault keys you miss out on. You could miss out on like 50 to 60 vault keys by chasing every single pet the entire weekend in a vault event. 50 to 60 vault keys. And then you know what you got? You got like 10 copies of pets. You know, you're not going to get Flutter and getting 5 copies. You're going to get 1 copy or 2 copies. I'm not even going to say 3. You're going to go get some random pet. You're going to get 1 copy of it. You're going to get like 10 copies of 10 random pets. Or, like, here you go. Here's 10 copies of 10 random pets. Or you can have 60 vault keys. What would you rather have? I would take the 60 vault keys every time. You got to think, that's how you should think about it. That's a lot of time you're, like, not doing the vault event. And then what does that get you? What does the 1 copy of Flutter get you? Nothing. What does the 1 copy of Kerberos Little Buddy get you? Nothing. What does 1 copy of Arc Proxy Avendra's Dingleberry get you? Nothing. You got to get them fully ascended for them to do anything. And you're not going to get them fully ascended off of doing 1 pet rescue. So what is it getting you? You're going to use all your minion orbs on cosmetic pets, and you can't get cosmetic pets from pet rescue. If you're using minion orbs on the pet rescue pets that you're getting, then you're doing another thing wrong. So now you're doing a wrong thing on top of a wrong thing. You're going down that wrong path. So I don't get it. That's all I'm saying. Just my advice is to not chase pets during a vault event. Get them every single other time, every other day of the month. 27 out of 30 days, go get every single pet you see. I don't care. During the vault event, though, you're wasting time, you're not getting anything for your efforts, and you're missing out on like 50 to 60 vault keys or something. It's pretty crazy. You might be missing out on 3 verses, 4 verses that you need. And, you know, that's what it is. I'm just talking about the vault keys. You're also missing out on verses, too. So you're missing out on at least 50 vault keys, and 3 verses that you need. Cindy, whatever it is. Whoever it is. 3 entire gaps that you need, probably, is what you're trading. It's not just the vault keys. It's also like 3 entire gaps, too. So 50 vault keys and 3 Nomapaloozas. Would you rather have that or 1 copy of 10 random pets? Would you rather have 50 vault keys and 3 Nomapaloozas or 10 random copies, one random copy of 10 random pets? Will get you nowhere. One thing will give you like the best thing in the game, and the other thing will get you nowhere. And then the pet rescue pets that you get, you should not use minion orbs on. You're only getting 1 copy. You need like 31 copies to get a fully ascended pet. So, I got number 4 out of 31. I got number 14 out of 31. I got number 17 and 18 out of 31. Woo! Party. You know what I'm saying? I never did. I've never, ever, and I've never regretted it. So, all I can do is tell y'all what I'm doing and show you the results, and you can either do it too or whatever. It's a video game. Go do whatever you want, whatever's fun for you. But you shouldn't use minion orbs on those pet rescue pets, because if they're able to be gotten in a pet rescue, they're not a good candidate for a minion orb anyway. And then if you do the pet rescue, you're going to get max like 3 of them out of 31 that you need. Even if you got the same pet the entire weekend, you would still not get a fully ascended. That's how crazy it is. You could get 10 of the same exact pet and get 3 copies, roll the highest roll every time and get 3 copies. That's still one short of a fully ascended. So you're getting nothing. You're wasting time for nothing. What does it matter if you have that 1 copy of that random pet? Every single week, they give you a chance to get 3 fully ascended pets from a kingdom. Every single week. And that's all you need is 3. For your kingdom power, your kingdom whatever. If you're talking about kingdom power and pets and blah, blah, blah. They give you all that you need every week. Right now you can get, what week is it? Glacial Peaks or something? You can get 3 of them right now for Glacial Peaks. Or you could have, because Wednesday they had I don't know, because I think it was a holiday. But usually. But that, I just gotta, the more, maybe one day it'll click in somebody's head. Is why I keep going over this same rant over and over and over, because I know it's going to help somebody one day. Somebody, it'll click in your head one day like, oh yeah, that does make sense. And if I can just make that happen for one person, I will feel good, because I will know that they will be doing better at the game going forward. That's what I'm trying to do here. So as soon as it clicks in somebody, that mission accomplished. Because that's how it happens for me, too. Like, I'll feel one way, and then all of a sudden it will click in my head like, that does make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna start using Sister Superior instead of Greed. That does make sense. Greed does take longer, and the gold is not worth it, because you're getting more vault keys. And you could potentially get, like, hundreds of thousands of gold instead of, like, an extra 50 or 100 a battle. That makes sense. And the Greed takes longer, you get less vault keys. It makes sense. Timestamp for Pet Rant. Son-in-Law, that was a good movie, right? Alright, let's see what y'all were saying. We're about to do some verse farming. Yeah, my birthday is like in 10 days, right? 9 days. I would like a new pair of short shorts and flip-flops for my birthday, especially if they're Crocs. Happened to me, but that only in working hours. Pajamas forevermore. Allie says I gave up bras for COVID. I got moobs! No, I'm just kidding. I definitely don't have those. Been doing my push-ups every day, baby. No moobs here. If I got moobs, it's like Hulk Hogan moobs. We're both strippers, man. Mark says, I always use Mini Mimic for the gold. Here's the thing, though. You don't have to use it for anything. He gives you gold no matter what. You don't have to put him on your shoulder or nothing, right, Mark? We all know that. The pet on your shoulder doesn't matter. You get every single perk that a pet gives you, it's from your stable. You just have to own the pet to get the perk. And that's not a reason to get like a bunch of pets either, because most of your teams aren't going to have a bunch of pets applying to them. Like my Rowan team right now probably has like 1 pet applying to it, maybe 2. You know? Like if I was on my main account with all my pets even. Because you have to make a very specific team to make pets apply to your team in a way that actually matters. Like a full team of giants from Stormheim or something that are all blue. You have to, like, jump through a hula hoop on fire while picking your nose and doing a backflip to make pets matter in this game, so. But yeah, Mini Mimic, Moon Moon, and Lucky are the best 3 pets. Because they affect something that's going to happen every single fight. Experience, gold, and souls. Like, a pet that boosts beasts is not going to happen every single fight. And a pet that boosts assassins or something isn't going to happen every single fight. A pet that boosts like red mastery, that'll apply, but it'll apply so little that it doesn't matter because mastery is crazy and you would have to get like 200 mastery for it to matter. It's going to boost it by a tiny bit and not matter. So you'll see like pets applying to your team, but it's like the mastery ones or something that you're not even going to notice. But yeah, you do not have to wear the pet on your shoulder. Like Mini Mimic, take it off your shoulder and you'll still get the same amount of gold. You're also getting Moon Moon. You're also getting Lucky for every single fight no matter what. Doesn't matter. You can have 0 pets on your shoulder and you still get the boost. If you have Mini Mimic, Moon Moon, Lucky, you can have no pet on your shoulder and you still get Mini Mimic, Moon Moon, and Lucky. They still boost you. It's just cosmetic. The pet on your shoulder is just a cosmetic choice. It doesn't boost anything. That's one of the first like things in the game that people don't know. I think that's one of the. I've made a video like that before. Like, I forget what I called it, but it's like things in the game you think they work one way, but they don't work that way. Like the pet on your shoulder doesn't matter at all. It's just cosmetic. Like when you take tribute, you have to take it every hour to get your gems. Like that's one of those type of things that you don't know until somebody actually tells you about it. So it doesn't matter. You could put a flaming hemorrhoid pet on your shoulder, and you'll still get Mini Mimic's boost. Mr. Z says I drop in just in time for the obligatory pet rant. Yeah, I'm just trying to help. If you get more vault keys because of my pet rant, then mission accomplished. Brian says my pronouns are vault gnomes and gems this weekend. Yeah. Mark says Cine. Yeah, I already read that. Give me a brawl. August 19th, baby. Best outfit for this summer. Yep, short shorts and Crocs. 19th is your son-in-law's birthday as well. Hey, a lot of us have that birthday then. Sister-in-law, sorry. I'm wearing short shorts and ranting. You're European? Oh, okay. Daisy Dukes. Dr. Mops says, sorry, I'm catching up in the chat. Angel just offered me 10 red pet food or 10 green pet food. Hey, at least you got something. Mr. Z says, I missed your message because I was busy getting pets. Another detriment of pursuing pets. There you go. I don't hate pets either. I just hate pets during the Vault event. People think I'm like a pet hater just because I go so hard about pets during a Vault event. I grind pets as soon as I end the stream, yep. I want men in a truck, right, for moving. That'd be nice. Yeah, Mark, that's one of the things that like they don't explain, and I don't think anybody knows that until somebody tells them. So don't feel bad. But yeah, the pet on your shoulder doesn't matter. I should say that at the start of every stream because I bet you in every single stream there's one person that thinks that the pet on their shoulder matters. So I could say that every single stream and I'd be teaching somebody every single stream. The pet on your shoulder doesn't matter. You can just put the coolest thing that you think looks the coolest. Brian says I found best use for 2x gold booster is used in COT using... That's a good idea. I get tons of gold from COT. If you guys are lacking gold and you for some reason have to gold farm, I bet you $100 you're either not doing the Vault event properly, you're wasting gold on something weird, or you're not doing City of Thieves 3 times a day. Because I get like almost 100,000 gold a day from my City of Thieves. That's like 700,000 gold a week. I could take care of the guild requirement and then have 400,000 left over. And that's just from doing City of Thieves 3 times a day. I'm doing all kinds of other stuff the whole week too. Mark says, do starry pets help you in Underspire if you have them equipped or does it? No pet matters at all. You don't have to equip a pet for nothing. If you have a pet, it counts. If it's in your stable and you own it, it counts. If it applies to the situation, it counts. You don't ever have to wear a certain pet. Just put your favorite pet on your shoulder. Or, like, change them. Like, I just put different pets. I mean, I got this guy. Like, why would I have this guy? As Cinny cool, why would I have this guy? It's just because it looks cool, and that's it. If I was, you know me, if I could get a benefit from putting a different pet on my shoulder, I would. I would have Mini Mimic up there or something. But you see right now, I don't. I have just a random dog pet, because it doesn't matter. You see this? Look, this is the 100% proof right here. I have Kerberos on my shoulder. That is not Moon Moon. I'm getting a 1% boost from pets to souls because I have Moon Moon. This is not Moon Moon. Here's the boost from pets. 4 souls. This is the proof right here. This is like when Tacit did the timers for the Ironhawk in the new mythic thing. This is proof on the screen right here. I don't have Mini Mimic and I don't have Lucky, or else I would have those two right now, all at the same time. That's one way you can prove it to yourself. Go to your bonuses, put on just a random pet, and then see if you have anything right here. You should have like something here, here, and here, because hopefully you have Lucky, Moon Moon, and Mini Mimic. So if you don't believe me, if somebody out there doesn't believe me, just put any random pet on your shoulder that's not Mini Mimic, Moon Moon, or Lucky. Any random other one, I don't care what it is. And then come to your bonuses and see if you have any pet bonus in gold, souls, or XP. I have 1% right now in souls. I wonder why. Because I have Moon Moon, that's why. Moon Moon's not on my shoulder, though. I still get the bonus. So that's just 100% proof right there. RE with the gifted. Thank you so much. Giving me my flowers. I appreciate it, RE. Yeah, no pet matters on your shoulder. Brian says, I wish there was a bot on Xbox to log in and collect my tribute every hour. I know, that'd be sweet. Talk like a pirate day? RE is lurking. Alright, let's hunt some verses, I guess. Let's see. Let's go see how many vault keys I have so far. It's not crazy. I didn't, like, grind a bunch yesterday. Kind of just did, like, a normal amount. You know, on this new account, I still consider it, like, a beginner. So I'm looking for, like, 100 vault keys. That's what I always say. Bare minimum for a beginner is 100. Mid-game, bare minimum is 200. And end-game, bare minimum is 300. So I'm just looking for that bare minimum at least, but I'll probably try for more. I'm going to probably try for like 200, but I won't be sad if I only get like 150, because I'm not as fast as my main account. Like, I can't expect to get, I should get like half of what I get on my main account. And normally on my main account, I'll get 300 or 400 or 500 max. So on this new account, I'm not expecting anything more than like 150 or 200 or 250. So I'm not going to be like, if I do at least 100 or 150, that's good for this account. I'm using Rowan. I'm not using Ironhawk. Ironhawk is like 2 times faster than Rowan. So I'll be happy. Like 100 would be, you know, I did it the least I could do. Alright, let's see. And so far I have 67. So we're definitely on track. Yesterday I got like, I forget. 67's pretty bad. I think for that, I think I had like 50 something. So I must have got like 17 vault keys on that last one. That's okay, I guess, for Rowan. You should get an average of like 20 vault keys per gap. But with Rowan, it's going to be more towards that 15 to 20. With Ironhawk, it's more towards the 20 to 25. It's not exactly double, I guess. But it feels like double. Alright, but I do have a good amount. I could run another gap right now. I feel good about it. But let me show you some verse farming, just to show you. Alright, so once again, you don't want to do this every time, but make sure you're doing a trait stone that you have the least of, or that you need. So I wouldn't do this every time, but I'm just showing, like, this is what I'm going to do if I'm going to verse farm. Alright, I got 5 beast, 5 light, 5 forest, 5 lava, 5. I still have only 5 this, so I'm going to do this one still. Drifting Sands. And then I'm doing Doomsayer for the class weapon. I know I've already said all this, but that's what I'm doing that for. I'm going to run an XP booster because I'm hunting versus. That makes it feel better. So let's claim that while we're hunting versus. And then let's go. Verse hunting looks exactly like doing a Gnomapalooza, except for there's not 4 gnomes every fight. And you're looking for a verse. I need the green verse right now. So I need the top hat guy. Just click through as quick as you can. Cast Leprechaun, cast Rowan. Sometimes I won't even look at the board. Like right there I could have cast Rowan. I made a mistake, but because that's how it usually goes. You might want to wait a second before you click the Leprechaun. Let's hurry up and pick that stuff. Get rid of the genie as quick as you can. Click, click, click. Come on. Alright, here's an extra turn, but it blew up, so I'm using Doomsayer, so there's like a tiny explosion before the fight. Click, click, click. Getting arthritis. Or whatever it's called. What's it called when you got the carpal tunnel? Getting that carpal tunnel. Sometimes I have to use my left hand on my mouse because my right hand hurts. I'm getting old. Like last night, I was like an hour or 2 in with this mouse. I'm like, I'm going to try my left hand for a while. And it wasn't too bad. I did okay. It felt weird, but it was okay. Man, I didn't have to do that, but whatever. So we want to see this top hat green Freddy. Man, I keep doing that. The Rowan keeps getting up. And I don't need the Leprechaun. And I keep Leprechauning anyway. It's okay, though. Can't all be perfect. I guess I should wait a second. But if you don't have Ironhawks, this is what your Vault event should look like. When you're not doing a gap. Explore 1 in a kingdom where you need a trait stone with a class that you either need the class weapon or you need class experience. Maybe hopefully running a booster if you got it. You just click Leprechaun, click Rowan. Clicking the mouse like a maniac. See, rants are fun during... Don't you hate when somebody's doing Vault event and they're just silent and they don't say anything? Yeah. I'd rather be on like some crazy rant during the Vault event. There's not much to talk about. Once you say everything about the Vault event, there's not like much to talk about. And we have like one every month, and then we're saying the same thing over and over and over about the Vault event every month. That's why you gotta give me some crazy rant and you just don't take it personally. And then I get to entertain you. Maybe like listen to the parts that, that don't hurt your feelings. Like, don't take it to heart. Don't take it personally. It's a video game. You can hump a wall. It's a video game. Go hump a wall. Maybe you're playing like Oblivion or Skyrim, and your favorite thing to do in the game is to hump a wall. That's a video game. You can hump a wall. That's fine. You could like sit there and talk to the same NPC 5 times in a row all day. If you're in Grand Theft Auto, some people play Grand Theft Auto and all they do is like get in the cars and like wreck the cars and get like have the police chase them and stuff. They don't do any of the missions. That's why it's a video game. You can do whatever you want, dude. Go get pets every single time they pop up. Go hump a wall. You know? Whatever. Go play Treasure Hunt. You can look at the grass. Maybe you're playing Monster Hunter and you're just looking at the grass. Like, screw all those missions and all that awesome gear and, like, killing that awesome boss. I'm gonna go look at the grass. I'm gonna go get a pet rescue during a vault event. Play in a game like any way you want. I'm trying to think of, like, a game where I didn't play it properly. Like, my best example is, like, Grand Theft Auto, I feel. Where you just, like, go to the other gang's territory and you're just, like, doing a gang war instead of, like, playing the game. Or you're just, like, getting in the cars and trying to jump off a ramp and wreck on top of a building or something. You're just, like, seeing how many people you can run over. Most of the time you just try to get your star level for the police up to, like, 5, and then you have, like, tanks chasing you and stuff. You're not, like, beating the game. You're not, like, playing the game properly, but you're having fun. You're having fun. It's a game, so there's a message in there somewhere. And all this ranty nonsense. But you don't have to do what I say. You can do whatever you want. You can hump a wall. You can look at grass. You're playing a game. Do whatever you want, man. Do whatever you want. Swim laps. You go play Zelda, maybe you just swim laps. You see if you can become Michael Phelps of the Zelda world. Maybe you can run track. Maybe in Grand Theft Auto you just practice running the whole time. You like run back and forth. You set up a little track in your backyard at your house and you just run the track and that's it. You don't play the missions. You don't go do anything else. You just stay in the backyard of your house and you run laps. So it's a game. You can do whatever you want, man. Play like Half-Life or Duke Nukem. You just sit on the toilet the whole time. Just sit on the toilet. Somebody comes in, you yell at them. Shoot your gun at them through the toilet door. Hey man, I'm on the toilet here. I'm playing a video game. This is the way I play it. I play it like I'm taking a poopy. And if somebody comes in here, I'm gonna shoot my gun. I'm gonna shoot it through the toilet door at you. You see that little crack there? That's so I can see you. So I can see your little face so I can shoot my pistol at you when you pop your little mug in here. I'm trying to take a poopy. This is a video game, sir. We're looking for the secret wall. There's a secret wall in here with a big old power orb in it. Why are you just sitting on the toilet? Well, I'm going for pets, you know? I'm going for the pet rescues during the vault event, you know what I'm saying? I'm in here taking a poopy. And I don't care that you're out there looking for a secret awesome orb to get to the next level, to have all hyper armor and cool weapons and stuff and beat the game and all that. I don't care. I'm going to sit here on my pooper and poop. Because I can do whatever I want. It's a video game. And I'm having fun right here pooping. And I don't have to play the game the way you tell me to play the game. I don't have to. I can do whatever I want. I close the door. Don't worry about me. I'm in here. Pass me the TP and leave me alone. This is the way I play it. I go hump at the wall and look at the grass. I play Skyrim. There's a dragon. We're in a cart. We're prisoners. I jump out the cart, look at the grass. I'm gonna hump that wall and look at the grass, because that's what I can do. I'm allowed to. It's a video game. I can do whatever I want. This is a open world. I can do whatever I want. I'll just stay in the cart. I'll just stay in the cart. They drive me around. I'm the queen or the king. I'll just stay in here. I won't get out. I'm not going to progress the game properly. I'm just going to sit here in the cart and talk to these vagabonds and get driven around like a king or a queen. You know, in Mario, we're the first level, and there's a mushroom guy, and there's a coin there. I'm just going to stand here and not move the screen at all. I'm just going to jump up and down. See how many times I can jump up and down in a row. I'm going to make music with my jump noise. It's a video game. I can do whatever I want, mister. I don't care. I'm going to go get pets during a vault event. I'm going to make music with my jumping noise. And Mario, instead of running to the right and hitting the coins and going sliding down the pole, no way, Jose. This is a video game. I can do whatever I want. I'm going to stand here and make jumping music. I'm going to make jumping music all I want. You can't tell me. I know it's not the right thing to do, sir, but it's a video game, and I'm going to make jumping music with Mario. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. I don't care. It's a video game. Do whatever I want. Mr. Man. Elden Ring. I'm gonna stay here. I don't want a freaking horse. I'm gonna stay right here in the tutorial and talk to this guy 500 times. Because I'm allowed to. It's a video game. To do whatever I want. I can hunt pet rescues during a vault event. I can talk to the first guy in Elden Ring 500 times if I want to. Maybe he'll say something different on the 499th time. You don't know. You've never tried it before, you dummy. You could say, what if he says something different on the 499th time that I talk to him? You've never even tried that. You don't even know. Duh. What if I do the tutorial 500 times in a row? That might do something. Might get extra special credits. Maybe I'll get a secret character. Maybe Shaquille O'Neal. You don't know. Shaquille O'Neal riding a horse in Elden Ring? Yeah, you know you want to do that. I'm going to keep talking to this first NPC. Because why not? It's a video game. I can hump the wall. I can look at the grass. I can stay in the cart. I can talk to the NPC 500 times. I can make jumping music. I can do pet rescues. Whatever. Don't matter. Get out of the money machine all I want. Stupid money smelly anyway. Don't even like color green or blue. Stupid green money, blue money. Stupid paper. I hate paper, I hate green, and I hate blue. I like money, I like pets. Sorry. Sana! Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hey, I gotta think of something to talk about. You guys can have me on a different rant if you would like. It's the Vault event. If you have any questions, let me know. But the only way to make this entertaining is to talk about something that is not Gems of War, because this is not very complicated. You just kill enemies as fast as you can. You kill the weakest enemies as fast as you can. Is the Vault event like TLDR. Kill enemies as quickly as possible. Over and over and over. On Explore 1. Until you have enough verses to craft a gap. And then you do the same thing. You craft the gap and then you do the same thing. You kill enemies as fast as you can over and over and over. And Explore 1. And then when the gap is over, you go back to killing enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. Until you get another gap. And then you run the gap, and then you kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And then when the gap is over, you guess what you do next? You kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And until you get that verse. And then you do another gap, and you kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And then after that, you kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And then, finally, after all of that, you kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And then, after that, you kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And then you run a gap and you kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And then when that's over, after all of that, you know, you gotta do all that stuff first. Because then, after that, you kill enemies as fast as you can and Explore 1. And When that's over, you have all the ingredients to then kill enemies as fast as you can and explore 1 again. And then after that, you kill enemies as fast as you can, explore 1. And then number 3, kill enemies as fast as you can, explore 1. It's that simple. Kill enemies as fast as you can, explore 1. That's what it should be called. They should call the Vault event kill enemies as fast as you can, explore 1. But it's just like too much. So Vault event is shorter. They wanted to call it that, but it was just too long, so they came up with a different name. They called it Vault event instead of kill enemies as fast as you can, explore 1. That was the first, that was like the beta. They had that name on there, but it's just too long. See how I got Freddy like 2 times? Now I have like 5 gaps while I'm ranting and raving and just not even really playing very good. I just got everything I needed right there. Let's go check it out. Like, dude, he sucks. He's not even looking at the game. He's not even talking about the game. I just got everything I needed, though. Woo! I got 4 gaps. I need Cindy now. Cindy's the bad girl again. Looks like our XP booster's over. So we could run a gap. Let's see where we're at as far as like our shards. 81. See, I would go to 100. I would keep going because I don't want to hit a boss chest in the middle of a gap. So I'm going to keep going with this, and then once I get over 100, once I get the boss chest, I'll run a gap. Let's see. See what y'all are saying. Ari Gifted, giving me my flowers. Thank you so much. You're the best. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. I wish there was a bot too, Brian. Like, that'd be sick. Collect tribute. Brian says my bonuses are 150, 205, and 185. I still need to get Mini Mimic. Brian says bare minimum is always looking for those picnic baskets. Satan says just flexing. I have 1,457 keys, but the gold I have is enough for me to give to the guild, so I just do Palooza only for glory and gems and Dragonite. I have a lot of everything, so I don't know. Brian says, don't hate me, but I always do my dailies, dungeon, adventure board, and guild event. Oh, I had a gnome pop on my adventure board. So that's fine. I should have done my adventure board in my dungeon, too. But I just jumped straight to the vault event for the live stream. But that's fine, dude. Do your adventure board every day. Do your dungeon every day. Dungeon gives you, like, that's just like habits you should keep even through the vault event. They go pretty quick, and it's fine. It's like the pet rescues that I don't like. But the other thing you said there, the guild event, that should be done by Thursday if possible. I know it's not always possible, so you might have to do a little bit, but like ideally your guild event would be done by Thursday night. If your guild is all on the same page and you're in like a high level guild, your guild will probably try to get the whole event done by Thursday night. That way you don't have to do any kind of like guild fights during the weekend, during the vault event. That's usually what most top guilds do. They will make sure to get the freaking event done by Thursday night or Friday morning, so nobody has to worry about it during the vault event. But I don't like doing like PvP during the vault event. I don't like doing like guild event during the vault event. Like even like skip your delve. Like I'm gonna do City of Thieves during this vault event for my new account right here. I'm just gonna do the vault event instead. I'm not gonna do any. I'm gonna do adventure board and dungeon and vault event quickly thereafter. And if adventure board is like super stinky, I might even skip that because it's vault event. But dungeon I will do every time because you could get a perfect and you could get like 100 Dragonite, which is going to take forever to get from the vault event. So it makes sense to do your dungeon because you could get a perfect. And you need diamonds anyway. And adventure board sometimes will give you stuff like the other day it had VIP keys on it. So if there's something cool like that, definitely do that. So you're not doing anything wrong as far as that goes. But the guild event, it depends what part of the game you're in. Like, I don't think our guild is done, but I don't know. We're probably just like done with it because the vault event is more important. But most like top 25, top 100 guilds are going to get it done by Thursday night on purpose so they can do the vault event and only do the vault event Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Same with Underspire. If you want to do Underspire, you should get it all the way done by Thursday, or like get it really close. That way you barely have to do anything as far as Underspire goes. Because Underspire is pretty good, even during the vault event because of the guaranteed like big freaking glory orb. You can double up, get 2 of them. That's like if you open a vault key and get a major glory, like you're super happy, right? Well, you can go get 2 of them in the Underspire guaranteed. So it's not horrible to do Underspire during the vault event because of the guaranteed loot that, you know. And then you got the minion orb and the dragon knight and the silver orb and just like all the awesome stuff you get from Underspire. But you try to like get as much of it done as possible by Thursday night. That way you're doing the least during the vault event, but also maybe getting it all the way done. Um, PvP goals and stuff, like you might do your Citadel Wars fights just to stay active with that, but you know, the least you want to make it to where it's like you can do the least before the vault event. So hopefully you're just gonna do like dungeon and your Citadel Wars fights, and then you're doing vault event for the rest of the day. And then the next day it's dungeon and Citadel Wars fights, and then vault event for the rest of the day. And then Sunday, you don't have to do Citadel War fights. So you just do dungeon real quick. Boom, you're doing vault event. So the goal is to make it to where there's barely anything you have to do before you're doing the vault event on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Whatever it takes to do that. If you got to buy extra torches to get the Underspire done, or if you have to do extra guild stuff on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to get the guild event done, or if you have to do extra PvP on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to get to your PvP goals done, like that's what you got to do. You know the vault event is coming up, so yeah. I didn't exactly I'm not saying everybody's gonna like I didn't exactly, but that's the ideal world. That's what should happen ideally. Like I'm not saying I do that every single time, but ideally that's what would be the reality on like Friday morning is you have like nothing to do except for vault event. That's called vault prep. And I don't hate anybody for doing anything. If you're doing pet rescues right now in the vault event, I don't hate you. I'm just trying to make it like click in your head as to why I recommend not doing that. But I don't like hate you because you're humping a wall in Skyrim either. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't hate a that's a weird reason to hate somebody. That'd be a weird reason to hate somebody because they're humping a wall in Skyrim. Like they're playing a game and having fun. Why would I hate that? Yeah, you do get a lot of good thinking done on the throne. You know, Duke Nukem could figure out how to kill those pigs. Rydia says I'm laughing so hard I'm misspelling this morning. I like when streams make me laugh. Chad's got to go to work. Have a good day. Allie says, don't you hate when the angel offers you hard choices like souls or treasure maps? Yeah. Chad, what it do? What it do? Angels have been offering garbage. Yeah. Neighbor rants. I'm almost out of here, man. I don't want to go too hard, you know. Maybe once I'm out of here, I'll... Yeah. You're not supposed to crap where you sleep. And I feel like I ruin whole streams by doing that. But I did have some neighbors move out recently. I don't think it was voluntary. But, yeah. They were good, though. I liked them. They were cool. I'm kind of sucks. They never bothered me. And now they're gone. Maybe, like, recently. They have a... Ooh, I got a bunch of Dragonite there. Did you see that? Like 50. But I'm moving soon, so I'm trying not to go super hard on that. Soonish. My place is dumb and made me give 60 days, and I'm dumb and I actually followed the rules. I think most people don't follow the rules, they just move. I think that's what most people do, right? They just move. They don't care if the place says you need to give 60-day notice. They just say, I'm out of here, see ya. But the place that I'm moving said they respect that I'm actually giving notice, and they're willing to wait, so... And I already gave them, like, the security deposit. Stay hydrated, I know. I should. Probably shouldn't be going so hard. Just having a horrible day on Thursday and Wednesday. Just ranting and raving. I'm gonna wonder why later. Why? All I did was talk constantly for hours. I wonder why. Wonder why. Whoa, that was crazy. Yeah, I feel you, Brian. I hope that's how everybody's attitude is. Everything's kind of an exaggerated joke, but with some truth in there. Alright, so I'm just trying to get to this boss chest, right? Which is, it takes longer when you're doing Explorer 1 with Rowan to actually get there. So you don't have to, like, do it. But look at this, I got Cindy now. Everything's going good, so I'm gonna keep doing it. We got another gap. Probably have like 5 gaps now, at least 4 or 5. And that's plenty. You really don't need much more than that. As long as you replenish in between gaps, you should be good to go. You don't need to build up like more than 10. It ends up being a thing like you're just... I know, I get it though. I definitely understand. If you can't, because I can't sometimes. There's times during the day where I can't run a gap. I would get interrupted. So if I was able to play the game, I'd probably verse hunt. But normally I would like try to make it to where, like, I don't know, if I can't play the game to where I can have 15 minutes straight to just play the game, I would figure out like what's stopping me from doing that, and then I would fix that thing instead of playing the game. That way later on I could probably play the game properly. Like, oh, I can't play right now because the kids keep bugging me. Well, I guess I'll do something with the kids and, you know, say, hey, later on I'm going to be doing something, so right now we're going to the park, but later on, you know, try not to interrupt me if you can. Or wifey's getting, oh, what are we doing today? Interrupting you. Well, let's go get that thing done. And hey, later on I'm going to be doing this thing where I kind of need to concentrate for an hour or two. So, if you don't mind, if we go do your thing right now, can I do my thing later? It's probably what I would do. Instead of just continuously farming verses. And ignoring them. Shut up! Shut up, you! I'm farming verses here. I'm trying to get my 100th gap. I don't care if we need to school shop. I'm hunting verses here. I can't run a gap, though, because I don't have 15 minutes straight. Because you keep bugging me about school shopping. But I'm going to hunt verses. Give me 500 gaps I'll never be able to use. Like a stack of checks from my boss that I never cash. Yeah, basically for this, man, just have your fastest team, kill enemies as fast as possible, and explore one. Try not to get distracted by anything else. Merchant, you should know what you're gonna buy. Angel, you should just make a quick decision. On this, just hurry up and pick one. On anything, just click through it as quick as you can and get back to killing enemies. Try not to take too long deciding what trait stone you're going to chase or what class you're going to do or what class weapon you're going to go for. Like, just hurry up and pick. Damon, just get out of there. He's not worth it. Genie, just get out of there. She's not worth it. You nearly fell asleep during a gap. I've been there. Especially at nighttime, man. Because that's like one of the best times to play. You know, it'd be like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night. And that's like when you won't get interrupted. but it's also when you're the most tired, so you run like crappy gaps. I think early morning. If you can get up early in the morning, get some caffeine in you, like be awake for about an hour or two. You know, wake up at like 5 a.m., right? If you want to do the best gaps you can do, I would say wake up at like 5 a.m. You know, give yourself a little bit of time. Maybe take a shower. Get yourself some caffeine in you. Wait till it like kicks in. Get your face wet. Take a shower. Wash your face. Something like that. And then like an hour or two after you... Oh, great, a mimic. When it's like 7 a.m., that's when you run like 4 gaps in a row. Nobody's going to bug you at 7 a.m., and now you're all the way awake. I should have boosted. I don't have a boost. Just got to keep casting. Mimic down. Watch me get Horde, Mimic, Mythic on this new account. I would, like, poop my pants right now. Nope. Because I got Ossifer on this new account, and my main account doesn't have it. So that'd be funny if I got the Horde, Mimic, Mythic on here, too. My main account doesn't have it. But see, we're at 0 out of 100. That's a perfect time to run a gap. Let's catch up in the chat. You guys give me a rant topic for this gap, and then we'll run this gap, and that'll probably be it for today. Let me not stream too long, because I don't want to hurt myself, and we got to stream tomorrow, too. You guys give me a topic, or ask a question about the game, I guess. We got Dr. Mops, Flowers, Fought, Music, Oops, Caps. Thank you so much for the 5. Giving me my flowers, thank you. I guess you're not supposed to ask for your flowers, though. But I was mostly speaking about Mr. T, Tacit. Like, we should give him his flowers now before he's... You know, I'm not saying he's going anywhere, and he's not saying he's going anywhere. It's just, like, a change that we've never seen before. Him cutting back on streaming because... You know, that's the way this game is going. Like, we don't want to end up in idiocracy, so let's give him his flowers. But I was just saying I was lumping myself in with him because it's pretty, like, I'm more like him than any other streamer or YouTuber for Gems of War. Because we both started around the same time. We've both been going for the same amount of time. We both, like, speak facts and don't just view farm. A neighbor rant. I really don't want to. I could give a general, like, people that live around here rant, I guess. You just use the sigils every day, Brian? The raid is done, says Allie. Yeah, at nighttime, sometimes I'm falling asleep during a gap. I call those poopy gaps. Professor says I'm kind of missing Vault Event because I have to tear the house apart because I'm getting ready for a new air conditioner install. Oof. Well, good luck with that. I hope it goes smooth. Brian says, how do you feel about Commander Don Hart? He is sorta like a Rowan. Explain why you don't have time for anything. There you go, Professor. Autoplay's smart. Thumbs up to Dr. Mops' $5. Dragor says I have a surplus of gaps for one reason. Some weekends I have way less time than others, so I built a surplus and some vaults. I just focus gaps like this weekend. Yeah, as long as you're using them, I don't feel bad about it. I don't think it's bad. It's just the people that stack 100 and then they never use them. I don't get it. Sana says, dentist, my mouth still hurts. Shut up and take the flowers. Alright, let's run one more here. Let's look at our totals first. Got 67. And our trait stone... Our trait stone is 7, so we could switch to somewhere else like this one. Cinemirage. Always good. Alright. So we'll run a gap, and that'll be it for today. Yeah, I gotta get out of here soon, I guess. Alright, how close are we on our class, too? Like, sometimes it sends it to the mail and you don't even notice. Ooh, we only need 9 more, so we're gonna get our weapon on this stream. Sweet. Alright, run a gap, dummy. Let's see what I come up with during this gap. Some craziness about jumping music. Bang. Craft. Yes. Continue. Alright, let's go. Get in there. Get her done. Crushing it on this new account playthrough. More than I thought I would, for real. I never thought we would be this level and still playing this thing. We're almost level 700. It's really these vault events, man, that, I swear, you get so much hero level progress. If you play the vault event right. It's nuts. These XP boosters and stuff. Get a lot of experience. I thought I was going to be done at like 250, 300, 500 max. We're going to be like level 1000 probably by the time this is all the way done. But, you know, my ultimate goal, of course, I just want to be playing the game normally, pretty much. And that'll mean we're out of the beginner stages. So, and we're almost there. I kind of think I'm almost playing the game too normally. Like, I should be more thinking like I'm a beginner. And, not doing so many events already. Like, I've been trying to do the faction event on Tuesday. I've been trying to do the weekend events and the guild events. Like, I probably should have been a little bit more, like, focused on everything else. That's, like, maybe one mistake I made, like, doing guild event too soon, like, too much too soon, and, like, weekend events too much too soon, and I don't know, though. I think it just shows that you can. So I still need, like, certain... I want to get more troops in the underworld, I think. I gotta do all those quests down there. That's probably next. Like, I got all my kingdoms to 10. I'm not gonna end up getting, like, all my powers to 5. I was just showing examples. Like, I got all my magic powers to 5. That's most important anyway. We got 3 random mythics off of keys. Like, I think we need to craft a mythic in the Soul Forge, too. I'm trying to figure out, like, when I'm gonna end this thing. Definitely got to get all the quests done in the underworld. So that's probably next. I want to get... I have, like, all the good troops down there. I don't know if I need to get, like, every single troop down there. What would be a good ending for this new account playthrough? Like, what's the... Crafting a mythic in the Soul Forge? Because you could say, like, getting all your kingdoms to 10. That's a good ending. Getting all the good troops in the underworld. That's a good ending. Just playing the game normally every day. That's a good ending. Because once I start doing that, it's the same as my main account. And then it's no longer, like, interesting. We're almost there. What's left to do as a beginner here? Like, we could try to get the Wand of Stars or something. Maybe get Zul'Goth or something. Craft a mythic in the Soul Forge. I don't really know when to stop. This is our second full vault event. Like, how many vault events are we gonna do? I'm not sure when to stop. It used to be, like, I used to stop when the views fell off. But the views have been, like, crappy the entire time, so that hasn't mattered. As long as you guys keep showing up to the streams and doing your thing, that keeps me going. Stellaryx, you think? So you're the way to not be a beginner is to get Stellaryx. That's like how to not be a mid game. We're not trying to do mid game. We're trying to. This is just beginner business here. Stellaryx is like end game. What else? Zul'Goth? I don't know. Is Zul'Goth a beginner? Like, if I get Zul'Goth, does that mean I'm now a mid-game player? We need, like, an arbitrary goal where we're no longer a beginner. Underworld. Classics here. Slept in hard. Finally got a day off. Yeah, you seem to work a lot, man. Like, in bursts, for sure. I don't know. We'll decide. Like, maybe we can do that at the end of this stream. We'll, like, take a look at it. I gotta have a stopping point, or I'm just gonna keep going. And I can't do 2 accounts forever. That's the thing. I just can't. My main account is suffering right now. Especially the last week or two. It's been suffering. And I'm never gonna, like, stop doing my main account for a new account. It's kind of cool to let my main account, like, suffer for a couple weeks. That way I have something to do. Catch up on the Immortals or something. Like, I don't have all the Immortals. Maybe I would if I was only doing my main account. But now I have something to chase, and it makes it feel like I'm doing something on my main account, so it's been good. Just I can't do this forever. It's taking way too much time. Like, every day is hard, dude. I stream every day, and then I gotta play my new account normally, and then I gotta play my main account normally. That's a lot of time every day. If I stream for 2 hours, I'm not getting like 2 hours. Like, I'm probably only getting like an hour's worth of stuff done during the stream, because I'm not always doing like exactly what I need to be doing. I'm showing you guys things I think is interesting for the stream. So when I get off of here, I'm going to have to go do my adventure board, my dungeon, my XP booster, and then get back to grinding the vault. But on, like, other days, that's not vault event. Like, I'll be showing you something specific that day. Like, here, we're trying to get all the troops in the underworld, so we're opening chaos portals, and we're getting Miraji Queen, and then we're doing a kingdom quest, and then we're leveling this kingdom to 10. That's not, like, something you do every day. Daily. So I gotta go do my adventure board, my dungeon, my XP booster, my guild event, like, after I should do that whole stream. So I'm pretty much like playing 3 accounts right now. That's the only way I can explain it. Because the channel is like its own thing. It helps a little bit, because obviously I'm playing the game right now, but I'm not playing it super normally, like I'm not on stream type of normal. So I always have the back of my head like I need to be showing you guys something. So I'll still be playing this off stream, and then I gotta play my main account at least a little bit. So eventually I want this to end, so I can go back to just YouTube and main account instead of new account, YouTube, and main account. What's the end point? It's never gonna be like some hero level. Like level 1000, that's not... Because you could have nothing or have everything. By the time... Like, hero level isn't a good indicator of anything. Especially these days, man. I feel like I'm like 400 levels higher than I should be. Or at least 300. Right now, I feel like I'm a level 400, and I'm almost 700. And that's from 2 vault events. Jacking up my hero level. We've probably done less than level 500 worth of stuff. But we're almost level 700. And by the end of this weekend, if I do like I did last vault event, we're going to be like freaking level 800. With an account with things that are like a level 500 worth of stuff. But that's how it is these days, and this is the only way to find out. Like when I say, what this has taught me is, like when I say what level you are, like what level you should be. You should have this by this level, or you should be doing this by this level. I need to up the level because people are getting levels way easier now. Like, oh, you should have Zul'Goth by... I might have said level 750 before or something, or level 1000. Now I should say level 1000 or level 1250. Because it's so easy to get hero levels now. Like, you should have Stellaryx by... Yeah. Maybe it used to be 1250, and now I gotta say 1500, because you get levels so easily. Especially with the Death Knight armor too, man. Could you imagine? What if I had Death Knight armor right now? I'd be like level 1000. Or I don't know. I'd be like at least 900. Imagine I had Death Knight armor this entire time. Levels are so inflated. Hero levels these days. I swear this account feels like a level 500 account, not a level 700. And it's not for, like, stats or power or anything. It's, like, for what I have done. Like, I should have way more stuff at this level. It's just reality, I guess. It's the XP boosters and vault events every month. People are just playing more overall if you're playing, right? You're playing, like, 2 hours a day. With a vault event every month and XP boosters, like, every day. And Death Knight armor. I gotta, like, adjust when I talk about levels. Like, up them. Whatever I think, up it by, like, 200. So you're not a mid-game player anymore until you're level, like, 1200. Instead of level 1000. Yeah, I don't know. The stopping point, the only thing I can think of right now is I gotta get all those faction quests done. That's the next step. I wonder how close I am to, like, Zul'Goth, because that would be cool. And what else is there? Just, like, being able to do the guild event every day. Being able to give the required amount of gold to the guild. Anything else I already have done. I got all the good class weapons. Like, what else is there to do as a beginner? Like, I got all the good underworld troops. I got all the good class weapons. Pretty much, I'm about to have them. I got all my kingdoms to 10. I have all my my magic kingdoms to power 5. I just gave the required amount of gold to the guild, and I should be able to do that going forward. Like, I can't even think of something. I'm already doing everything. I have tons of gold and souls and gems. Like, it might be pretty close to time to be done with this, the more I think about it. A couple more weeks, maybe. Complete an Underspire? That's good. That's a good, maybe start doing the Underspire. Yeah, I gotta show that at least. Yeah, that's a good point. Underspire. Should at least show Underspire, maybe Epic Trials. Things we haven't done yet. Yeah, that's a good idea. Once this gap is over, I'll catch up in the chat there. I'm trying to get as many keys as I can. Because keys will lead you to Zul'Goth. Keys will lead you to Mythics. Keys will lead you to everything. Anything and everything. Vault keys. Vault event. That'd be cool if I could get Zul'Goth or Dawnbringer or something. At least Wand of Stars. We gotta get, like, out of those things, I should get at least one. Wand of Stars, Zul'Goth, Dawnbringer, one of the Diamantina or Stellaryx. I gotta get at least one of those, huh? I don't know, though, because that's like end-game stuff. That's not even... Like, this is a new account playthrough beginner guide. Does a new account playthrough beginner guide get Zul'Goth or Stellaryx? Probably not. That's something you're going to look for while you're in the mid game. Not beginner, new account. I don't even know if that's a good idea. That's probably too far. But yeah, doing an Underspire would be good. That's another thing you shouldn't even worry about to your like mid-game. You should get your lanterns and maybe try to get to the second boss, but we're never gonna like complete the. We're probably not gonna do the entire thing all the way to boss 7 because that's an in-game thing to do. Just like Pure 500 is an in-game thing to do. Just like the final epic trial battle is an in-game thing to do. That's why you don't see me worrying about it on this beginner new account because we have other things that are easier to get, like the path of least resistance type of deal. I could see a person though, they're a beginner and they're just trying to do the hardest things in the game and then they quit because it's just they get frustrated. Sometimes you just gotta know you don't have to do everything. Like if PvP is annoying to you, Immortals is annoying to you, Citadel Wars is annoying to you, you don't have to do it. You'll still be okay. We just got Cindy again. We are crushing this Vault event. Hey, look, Dr. Mops. Me too, me too. I don't even know which one I need. Stupid angel. Suck a pickle. Suck a hot dog, angel. Alright, what did we get here? We're about to end the stream. You guys have been putting in the chat when you think this new account playthrough should end, I hope. And I'm going to collect my pity keys. I'm having fun with it. It just takes too much time. Ooh, we got our class weapon too. Sen's Harvest. We just got to get Plunder and Peril. So that's one thing I want to do. I want to get Plunder and Peril. I want to get all the faction quests done. Which is going to be easy. Like, I could do them all in a day if I wanted to. Come on, game. Game is lagging. Game is lagging. I don't know. See, I don't think I need to get, like, all the class weapons, Frank. Some of them aren't even that good. And that's, like, more of a continuous thing you would do through the mid-game. You want to get all the good ones during the early game, so you have access to the good ones. I don't know what this game is doing, dude. It's, like, lagging. It's not responding. Maybe that's saying we need to end the stream. But anyway, I have like 10 faction quests left to do. I got like one class weapon I want to get left. Maybe like one troop left in the underworld that's good that I want to get. You know, I wanted to check and see how close we were to like a Zul'Goth or a CT. Like maybe another Dragon Egg or something like that. We're definitely not getting Stellaryx. We're probably not getting Diamantina. We're definitely not doing Underspire all the way to the 7th boss. You know, we can't do any of that stuff. That's not beginner stuff. That's more mid-game, end-game type of stuff. This game is just not responding. I don't know, y'all. It's never took this long. It's weird. Anyway, I'll read the chat. At least I can do that. Getting Stellaryx. That's definitely an end-game thing, though. That's not... Zul'Goth, I feel like, is mid-game to end-game. Underworld, like... a little bit more progression down there for sure, but not... we don't have to, like, do a pure 500. That's end-game, and, like... we could get more Horde levels to 100. That could be cool. But we don't need... I don't even know if we need to get, like, every Horde level to 100, either. To be... that's more mid-game, I feel. But all your ideas help. And now my chat is lagging. I think this is my whole internet. You guys even hear me still? Oh, everything's lagging for me. Sorry. If I just go down again, you know what happened. Alright, there goes the chat. Okay, chat's good again. I think. Quit after you get Stellarix or the next best group, Theodorovich. Have you been doing Vault Event on your main? Not as much. I did it yesterday on stream, but that's it. So I got like 50 Vault keys or something. Brian says, I think the fact that you said I am playing new account normally is literally saying you are mid-game. Epic Trials and Underspire is playable. It's already playable. Complete? I don't think I'm going to complete the Underspire. That's like in-game. I think playing it, though. We could go to the second boss. All class weapons, I don't feel like we need every single one. But once I get Plunder and Peril, I'll call it good, probably. Get some classes maxed so you can continue to power level my kingdoms. Yeah, that's something that you do across your whole account life. Get all the classes to 100. Yeah, PvP gets harder and harder as you level. So if you want to, like, that's something you could do after everything else each day. Like, do PvP before you get off for the day. Because the earlier, the sooner you start doing it, the easier it is. Because all your enemies are going to be easier to fight. Angel Rant. She can suck a hot dog. Sana says around the time you can do Underspire and Epic Trials might be a good time to stop. Too many people playing? Yeah, I think Stella would take way too long. You're lagging too? I don't know what's going on. But I think I'm done for the day. I wanted to check my vault keys, and I wanted to check how close I was to Zul'Goth and stuff like that, but the game does not want to work. Maybe if I minimize it and bring it back up. How's my OBS doing? The more I click around on this computer, the more it lags. Hmm. Weird. Let me get rid of Terran's World. Maybe that'll help. Let's get rid of that. Maybe in OBS I can get rid of Terran's World too. I don't know if any of this is going to help, but I'm getting rid of stuff. It says encoding overloaded. Let's throw this in the trash. Okay. Right, we got the game. We got the bare minimum up on the computer now. And it's still not wanting to respond. We'll give it like 15 seconds and I'm just going to say goodbye. But yeah, go hard, get some vault keys, let's go. Kill enemies as fast as you can in Explorer 1, like I said 50,000 times. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, same account. I'll try to think about it more. Maybe I'll put up a poll, like somebody suggested. A poll as to when the new account playthrough would be over. I'll try to put some like goals, and you guys can decide, maybe. It's going to be soon, though, in the next month or so. Like, before I move, probably, it'll be over. And we'll start Puzzle Quest 3, so it's not like a bad thing. We're going to play something else. So you get to see me try Puzzle Quest 3 after this, so it's not like a sad thing. It's a little bit sad, but it's, you know, you're gonna get something else. But yeah, I better get out of here. This game is not coming back, I guess. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Tomorrow we'll be doing the same thing, but no spoilers, so we'll get right to it. And I'll try to think today and overnight for tomorrow what kind of end goal, what's the end goal for this new account. So I think we're almost mid-game right now. Like, we're getting really close to being just mid-game. And we're no longer a beginner account. So it defeats the purpose of doing it. Once we get to the mid game, once we're doing, that's how I feel basically. Like once you're playing the game normally, like the same as my main account almost, then we're done. We're not a beginner anymore. We have no more quests. Luther's not popping up anymore. Hero levels aren't happening anymore. There's no adventure keys anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we have all the factions open. We got all the good underworld troops. We have all of our kingdoms to 10. We have all of our magic kingdoms to power 5. We're doing other kingdoms to power 5. We have all the good class weapons. We have all the good underworld troops. Like, we already got random mythics with random keys. We have enough diamonds to craft a mythic in the Soul Forge. You know what I mean? Like, we've been saving our event keys since the beginning. If a good kingdom pops up, like, we're pretty much there right now. I could probably quit right now and I'd feel good about it. So I just wanted like this one more thing. What's the last thing? We just need one more goal to accomplish, I feel, and then it's over. So the factions in the underworld, that's one thing, but that's going to happen quickly, like next week. Probably by the stream next Thursday, I'll have those done just to get them done. And then we got to think, what can we do? Like, what's the next thing after that? There may be one more thing after that, and then we got to be done. We got to quit sometime. We can't just go forever. But yeah, have a good one. You guys are the best. Thanks for joining me today. Pizza Time, Sauna, Brian, Classic. We got Sauna, we got Mark, we got Pizza Time, The Professor, Pizza Time, Classic, Frank, Amazon. Yeah, some of those things like underworld troops and class weapons, like you're gonna get all of them. But as far as like a beginner new account type, you're starting to move into the mid game when you're getting like the class weapons that aren't good. Like you already got all the good ones in the early game, the beginner part of the game. So once we have like every single class weapon, we are definitely in the mid game. You know, once we have every single underworld troop, we are definitely in the mid game. So we like got to stop before that happens almost. Mark, Sauna, Brian, Dr. Mops, Mr. Z, Dr. Captain, Professor, Chef, Zucchini, Junior, Senior, MD, PhD, CPA. Ooh, the game might be coming back. Dr. Mops, Mr. Z, Dragor. There it is. Hey, let's look real fast then. If it'll let me. Can almost get my next level, and I almost have my Soul Forge maxed out, you know? I could craft Flaming Oni right now. Alright, I only have one power orb, but how many could I make? I can only make one. But right now's the time to get these orbs. And I could probably, like I can make 2 of these. I can make 5 of these. I could probably get another one. So I'm like halfway to Zul'Goth. By the time this vault event's over, I'll be like halfway to it. And then as far as vault keys go, it's the other thing. We got 81 so far. Not too bad. If our bare minimum goal is 100 and we got 81 on Saturday morning, that's not too bad. I'm hoping we'll probably go for like 150. All right, Allie, Mark, Dr. Mops. Dr. Mops with the 5. Thank you so much. You're a legend. You got in that train and put some awesome music on. Santa was here, aka Satan. Chad with the 2 with a 2 with the clip bomb on it. Sana with the gifted went to Bazooka. All right. Rydia was here today. Got Mark, we got Chad, we got Mr. Z, we got Santa, R.E., Professor, Brian, R.E. with the gifted, went to Stacy. You guys are crushing it with those gifteds. Going to the perfect people. You're doing it on purpose. We got Mark, Mr. Z, Dr. Mops, Chad, Anita. Got Brian. We got Sauna. We got Allie. We got Leon. Mark with the 2, thank you so much. Thumbs up. Thanks for the flowers. Cookie Man 420 with the flowers. Thank you so much. Hey, anything helps, man. Hitting that like, just being here, commenting, sharing it out, watching some playlists. Like, you can help other ways for sure. Frank was here. Cookie Man Rydia. Ferenc Deek. Hello again. Sorry I didn't say your name earlier. Hopefully you're still here. Rydia, Dr. Mops, Anita, V. Shao was here today. Allie was here today. And that's as far as I can go back. I think Mark and Sana were here first. Maybe Professor. But I'm out of here. Back to the bottom of the chat. Go, 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 go. Hopefully you got some chuckles out of my crazy ranting. Don't take it personally, and you'll be fine. One craft, one immortal, one mythic from Keys. Yeah, I'm there then. I could craft a mythic right now, Professor. I got that all done right now. I'm just being, like, patient and responsible by not crafting a mythic. I could craft Flaming Oni right this second, and I would have all that checked off. I have an immortal. I have Ossifer. I got a random mythic. I got Wolf Garrick, Sagittarius, Nipple and something else. And I could craft a mythic right now. But yeah, help me think about it. I'm not saying I want to stop and be done tomorrow, but I'm thinking like in the next week or two. We got to set us a goal to be done with this new account. And it's kind of hard. Like, it's hard. It's shady. It's a you can't really set like when you're level 1000, you are no longer, it's not that easy, but we could think of something hopefully. But yeah, I'm out of here. You guys are the best. See you tomorrow morning. Have a great